Hello everybody and welcome to my HEL CX season recap video. On this video I go through my bike and also all the ups and downs from all the 8 races of this season. At the end of the video I share some points and ideas what to do differently next year. So here's the bike I've been using for this season and also for the last 2 seasons. Steel framed Genesis Croix de Fer. This season the bike is set up with GRX group set. Here's the always bending rear derailleur hanger and the chain catcher that mainly caused the problems. Here's the front fork with taped holes so it doesn't look like a full-on bike backing fork. Hope wheels, GRX levers and pretty basic disc brakes. The bike weighs about a little less than 10 kilos, so quite basic for a steel frame. I really love this bike. I have had it for 6-7 years now. So first race of the season, Keinukallio Kerava. Beautiful early autumn day here. Here on the left is Mikko, my main rival for this season as we both got lift from Cat 2 to Cat 1. I started a bit too hard and that caused some problems later on. Here are these small barriers and some fun parts also. This grassy and bumpy course made my bike feel like really slow. Here I'm holding on behind the demo and as you can see the mountain bikers can go on with 70 RPM right past us. Here I'm holding on with my group and after this section I tried some attacks and right after that I dropped my chain, so that was game over for me. Here lost about 30-40 seconds here. Got lapped right before the finish line and that was that. 14 out of 22 and didn't make it to the last lap. Next one is Kouvola, into the Kouvola sand pit. Really great course and one of the best days for me during this season. Here's Teemu showing me the shortcut that I didn't see during recon. Really fun course with some deep sand descents and I got 8 out of 13 with the solid ride and I was first from the second group. There was 2 minutes gap from the first group, so that's something to work on next year. Olari, again bumpy grassy course, not my favorite. And again I went a bit too hard from the start. Paina. And here I hit the deck and lose my chain again. Couple of hammer punches helped here, but lost my group and couldn't catch them again. Here's me joking by myself how alone I was. 16th place and did not make it to the last lap, thankfully. Pori. Small field at the Pori due to the next day Finnish championships. I took a 3-hour train to get there.
Hyvä Pekka!
Here I got behind the group on the sand section and tried to avoid that on the next lap. Right here. After this I got little gap on my rivals, but they pretty much closed it right away. Here was my chance to attack and I tried some moves, but after that first hitting the tree and few other small mistakes, so the sand section worked really well for me on this day. But again, mistakes, right here. And this was the last one. I lost the group, but 6 out of 7. Lappeenranta, classic HEL CX course at Lappeenranta with bit of everything. Two years ago I rode my first bike race ever here at Cat Trees. Sand section, which shows that tactics are everything. I saw the Mikko went down and I was like, now's my chance. But as you can see, Mikko can run about twice as fast as I'm going here, so I didn't jump these small barriers that were I kept losing time every lap. Small field of strong riders, so even with the solid ride for me, I ended up being dead last. So that was that. Next, Tuusula. This is the course where I won Cat 2 race last season. And this was one of the races for this season I was looking forward to. Quite heavy field with the best cyclocross riders from Finland. Pretty solid ride for me with only few mistakes. Here's me making high fives with the imaginary crowd. Really happy with the placement being here, being 11th. About 3 minutes off to fight for top third of the race, so that's something to work with next year. Porvoo, 7th race. I did not have any legs on this day and ended up quite back there. Had nice fight with couple of category 2 riders. On HEL CX, the Cat 2s and Cat 1s start are on the same start, so If you cannot ride with category 1s, there's always category 2s to fight with. I jumped those small barriers and those sand sections felt great. My battery died just before the sprint, the only sprint finish of this season, so that's a bit bummer. So Helsinki, last race of the season, warm autumn days are long gone and there is snow on the ground. It was really hard to clip back on because all this heavy watery snow here. And here we go again. This was the most crucial chain drop of this season.
On ketjut taas.
And making jokes, as usually.
Tonne väärään suuntaan ja pienet taputukset sieltä. Loistavaa!
So here I'm trying to work as hard as I could and catch some other riders. I kept fighting and managed to catch quite many riders, and I was the last one to make it on the last lap. Yeah, they're taking the tapes off from the course, so I was really riding alone there.
Yeah.
On the GC, I finished the 8th out of 36, on which I am really happy with. This okay placement was most due to the fact that I was able to do all the 8 races. Only my closest rival Mikko was the only other to do all the 8 races with me. What to do differently next year? I need a bike where the chain stays on. As you saw, that was my biggest problem during this season. I also need to get my watt kg up, at least half a watt, to be a bit more competitive with this field of riders. And thirdly, I need to work on my skills. Those barriers needs to be jumped with the eyes closed every time. What's next for me and for this channel? This year I will be racing 3 to 6 hour gravel and cross-country marathon races. And of course, end of the year, cyclocross. I believe I will be compromising my performance over last-minute drone shots and onboard GoPro cameras, so more footage and more videos coming up. If you're interested on my journey from end of the mid-pack to, I guess, mid-pack, please consider to like this video and subscribe for more. I'm here for conversation and new ideas, so please leave your comments down below. Thank you.